Eagles Way of Boxing. It's Monday. Let's go. Yo, I'm here. What's going on? Let's get it in. Check and see how bad we did here. Wow. Wow. There's not too much going on with this. Not too much, man. Just, whew. All right. Drop me down to 6, 7, 8, 9. Drop Eagle down to 10. Oh, that's all good. Eagle starting to make a comeback. I still had to rush my picks, but it wasn't a complete blowout or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So it wasn't a blowout. At least I got some points. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna crack that top one of these times, man. Yeah. One of these times. One of these days. I'll get it. We'll get it cracking. I'll get it cracking, or however you want to say it. Anyway, yeah, it's Monday. Y'all know what it is. Got my AAA status on today. Turn these over so y'all can see them a little bit better. Got my AAA Tiger's eyes on. Yeah. I don't know if they're shining like that or not. They could be. I don't know. They might be. I wasn't on screen, but now I just turned them around. That's right. Eagle got the blingage on. Yeah, a lot of wow. Freaking. I'll try to stay professional. Joyce, come on, Joyce. Really? Joyce. I know y'all love Joyce, but come on, man. Dude. Really? Is that what we doing now? That's what we doing. Huh? That's how we coming in. Just coming in, taking the smash, and then that's how we work. That's all. That's what that mouthpiece and getting you. A lot of people can talk big. You know what I mean? It's just, that's all it is. It's big talk. You know, we do all this big talking, and sometimes it just don't work out. It just don't work out. No. But yeah. Sometimes it's better to just humble yourself. It's nice to be humble. Try to be humble so you don't end up in a crumble as you stumble. with that chin getting checked, and you end up on the deck in a hell of a wreck, your new name will always be known as Mr. KTFO. Man, nah, let me not play about boxing. You can't play boxing like that. But I'm just going to sit here for a second. I'm waiting on my people to come stew. We'll talk about this a little bit. Yep. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I want to see what the other thoughts are. Yeah, we'll see. There's some other thoughts on these fights. I'm appalled. I'm appalled. I'm appalled right now. No, not really. It's just you would just think that that we can get a little bit better. A little bit better. Actions and stuff. But sometimes it's just not possible. So because fighters gonna put in what they put in, that a lot of times they'll tell us, hey, this is my all, this is what I had, and blah blah blah. We gotta listen to that if you want to. You can listen to it, but sometimes you're just like, well, maybe we could have done a little bit of something different. But that's all. That could be like speculation or whatever. You can say it that way. This could be, we could speculate and say how something should go. It just shows you that everything doesn't turn out the way that you might think it is going to. We have certain people here that, they feel like things will go a certain way, and it just doesn't, it doesn't work that way. None of us are like who's like great. We're the greatest persons when it comes to these predictions and stuff. So we're just not, and by always thinking that somebody has the greatest chin and all that, it don't always work that way. It doesn't always work that way. To have a great, you got a great chin and this and that. And it's like, well, you got a great chin, but sometimes you got to move around a little bit. You can't just sit there and take the beat down. Sometimes you got to move around. Some people see it, and yes, some people just not seeing it. So I look at it like that. So that's where we gotta look. Sometimes things work out, and sometimes things don't work out. And I know a lot of people probably missed on that first one because they, not the first one, but this fight, because what happened is you start listening to what certain people say. Like, you listen to these fighters, and when you listen to these fighters, oh yeah, he got this. I like to do that. I like to listen to him, and I like to shake my head up and down like, yeah, he about that action. I love that. But sometimes it don't pan out that way, And we doing, we think that somebody's going to do something great. Yeah. I mean, you can always feel that way, but things don't always work out that way. Take it with a grain of salt, or take it with a lot of seasoning on it. However you want to look at it. You know, so that's all I can say. Take it with a grain of salt, or take it with, you know, a lot of seasoning put on it. However you look at it, just don't let it, whatever you do, don't let it disrupt you to the point to where you feel like you can't make decisions no more. You bad at decision making, but no, you're not really bad at decision making shit, man. It's always gonna happen. We're gonna have we get these fights and we think it's gonna do something, and it do just the opposite of what we think. It's like, no, that ain't gonna work. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, Eagle's not gonna say too much, man. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on my peoples. Everybody's so embarrassed. Derek and them, come on down. Come on down. Get on up in here, man. Get up in here and speak on it. Yeah, but Derek, I see you, man. Salute the Eagles well. Yeah. Oh shit, Derek. What? What do you think about that? What happened to Zane, man? What happened with Zane and what happened to your boy, man? Yeah, what happened to your boy? Your boy Joe Joyce. What happened to your boy, man? All that talking you did about him, you know, all that adoration you gave to him and stuff, man. What's the deal? What's the dealio? You gonna have to, hey, you gonna have to let Eagle know what's happening, man. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, Derek? What's happening with your boy? Your number one guy. Whatever with your number one guy, man, your friend, your cousin. That's your cousin from across the pond, man. What's going on with that, son? Huh? What's going on with that, man? Yeah. Tell me some truth on that. What you see? Remember, everybody thought he had like granite. Everybody thought he had a granite. Old granite chin. I guess it don't. It only take but so much. It don't take but so much. So many softeners. They put so many softeners on that chin. Uh, that's it. They put a couple of softeners in that chin, on that chin, and that's it. Oh, I know you picked Zane. I know you picked Zane over your boy. I don't know D'Lo had. D'Lo probably picked. I don't know. They, yeah, D'Lo probably had the winner. They put. You see how they put D'Lo above me? They love D'Lo, man. D'Lo boxing. They put him above. How they gonna put him above me? D'Lo. They gonna put D'Lo at 6. Put me at number 10 on Champ Ross. Man, come on, man. Sometimes I can't even get my beds in, man. They treat me wrong. I'm at the page right now, looking at making sure that everybody hit my thumbs up. Salute to D'Lo. I don't know Musain who wins, Ali or Tyson. It depends on if they was in their prime. You talking about pre-prison for Ali, and pre-prison for Tyson. It's kind of a draw. It's one of those things I don't know, because I don't know if Tyson, even though he was in shape, I think he had to like Ali at his greatest, which I don't know if we really seen Ali at his greatest, but let's just say hypothetically that Ali was at his complete greatest. If Ali was at his complete greatest, nobody can ever touch him. Could never touch him. And plus the psychological build up before the fight, Tyson would have been kind of defeated before the fight. At that stage, because when he was at his prime, a lot of times his mental prime wasn't there. So I'm not really sure, but I would say that probably real late. I think Ali would probably stop him late. Like I would say probably like 13, 14 round, something like that. 13, 14. It would be late. It would be like a good ass fight. It'd be close and tight. They both be struggling. With Ali with that same speed. Just keeping the speed out because Tyson seems to not throw as many punches late in the fight. He's accurate, but maybe not so many. I'll see you down there, Lala D. Sir Flame, I see you, brother. Salute. Lala D says something. She said, I'm not hitting the like button today. My hands are broken. Oh, okay, Lala D. So you come in with, that's how you come in like this now? Your hands is broke now all of a sudden? Well, how'd you come in and say, what's up to me and everybody else? How you talking to everybody else but your hands broke? Make it make sense, Lala. You're a troublemaker on a Monday. Derek said, I didn't see the fight, but I saw the highlights. Yeah. I picked Zhang and Ross. Yes. D-Lo says, salute to all. He said he got them thumbs up already. Derek Bay said, facts. He said, you can only eat so many shots before you can any longer. That's it. That's why I tried to bring that up to people, and they think that I'm just clowning around. But I'm saying that your chin, I mean, you could take, there's only one fighter that in history that I can really even can you think of name 3 fighters that never went down in their career, in their boxing career? Name 3 fighters. And once you all name the one fighters in common, then think about what we discussed before, because you're going to probably name one of them, and then just remember what we talked about when we did the anatomy of a fighter. Just remember that. Yeah, but D-Lo right though. You can only eat so much. Yep. Derek said salute at D-Lo. D-Lo said I had Zane by KO 9. I picked Zane by KO the first fight too. Okay. Yeah, I just put decision. I thought Joyce would be able to run because usually when a fighter fights you a second time, they can run around long enough to just survive. I thought he was going to just try to Roy Jones, just try to survive, but I guess he couldn't. Lotta D said there's something there, but she's lying that she can't write. Derek Bailey said peace to the queen at Lotta D. Anyway, Sir Flame said salute to Eagles. Salute to the chat. Said always. He said jab that like button on your neck. He said don't get naked. Eagles way of boxing. Always got that far up good with the 100. Don't forget about that. Don't ever forget about those, Derek. I never forgot about it. I'm shopping right now, brother. I'm trying to make sure that my cost is low enough so I can get sticky number 2 out to Derek. Sticky! In case they don't know Derek, they just ain't gonna know. Yeah. I gotta read. Lala D said Derek Bay. She got it up good for him with the hearts and the crown. Lala D say Sir Flame got that fire up good with the heart. Also another one. Sir Flame says salute to the Queen. And Lala D got the crown with the face in it real good for her. Lala Derek Bay said, have you seen Tank and Thurman is fighting? Yeah. So where's Gil at? Yeah. So that's what Keith is doing. He lowering himself down all the way down to Keith. You don't sell, man. You can't sell records, Keith. If you can't fight Boots, Ennis, or somebody, or Ortiz, you can't fight somebody, you gonna try to fight Tank, man, get out of here. But it's all rumors and propaganda for all I know right now. I can just say that. I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket and say somebody's gonna fight somebody's gonna do this. Nobody until we see posters. Ain't nobody fighting until we see the posters. When we see the official poster with one man on one side and one man on the other side, or one girl on one side, one girl on the other side, then it's not a fight. It's just a talk about a fight. Lala D said D-Lo, she got the gloves up good, gave him them hearts. Sir Flame said salute at Derek Bailey. Also Derek Bailey salute at Sir Flame. Lala D laughing. She said I hit the light. Reluctantly she hits the light. Sir Flame is salute at D-Lo, Derek Bailey, except for Chavallo Eagle. Chavallo, no, it's somebody. Chavallo eventually went down. Oliver McCall was a different person. He had other issues, but getting hurt by somebody's punches in a boxing match wasn't one of them. He had 99 problems, but getting hit but a punch in the ring wasn't one of them. Lennox Lewis couldn't even hurt him. Only reason Lennox Lewis even beat him is because he had a mental breakdown. He was going to knock Lennox Lewis out again. You could trust me on that, because that man could not be hurt for some reason. And every once in a while we get a person in there like that who can't be hurt. But the reason I'm saying they can't be hurt is there's reasons. There's physical reasons that they can't be hurt, and there's mental reasons sometimes that a person can't be hurt. You know, sometimes they might be indistinguishable. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes it might be the same person that physically you just can't hurt him because he was built with armor. You see this guy, what they call this guy? Who's this guy? They got this guy with like the 20-inch neck or something like that. He has this ridiculous, he's not even big, but he has the most ridiculous neck. It doesn't make sense. It's like it comes, you know how your neck comes in like by your jaw or whatever, your neck's in here, right? His neck is out by his ears. But it's naturally like that. He didn't do no work to get his neck like that. He's just got an iron neck, man. Shit. He must have got hung a few times in past life or something, man. He came back, man, forget this. They try to hang me now, I'm just going to hang there. I don't know, I'm just saying that. A lot of people don't believe in that shit, though. Yeah. Mayweather, Mel, and Maul. The Mel and Maul. No, Mel went down. I think Mel went down, or Maul went down one time. Mayweather went down. Yep. Marvin Hagler didn't go down, but he was built not to go down. Marvin Hagler didn't go down. McCall, that there's certain fighters you just can't. There's nothing you can do with them. Well, like I said, Oliver McCall, it was like special issues. Hagler, because he's built with that, he had a helmet on his damn head. So, I mean, what can you say about that? I mean, yeah. But the point being is that the reason we're talking about that is because a lot of times it takes craftiness and smarts in order to make it through a second fight with somebody. If you don't have that, you're probably not going to make it. A lot of times, just because you say that you're going to make it. Yeah, one of Charles went down. Yeah. Just because you said, just go back and look. This is early in his career. So, just because you say you're going to do something, and we take your word that you're going to do it, I mean, you taking your word. But a lot of time this is just spilling out as just language, just something that they want us to hear, but it's not necessarily something that is truthful. And I'm not saying they're lying. It's just like a confidence builder, you know. So nobody really got into Joyce's head though. What's your plan? What are you doing? I know you're gonna fight your best, but what exactly can you do different? Being that you had the name of Slow Joyce for a reason. So don't. A lot of people want to overhype Zhang too though, but don't overhype him. So don't think that he can't be put out, because anybody can be like put out. Everybody's not going to be like Tyson Fury, just have this like recuperative powers to where you can be out and get back up. And that's not necessarily that good of a thing for you, because we don't never know that little ticking time bomb inside of Tyson Fury's head. We never know. He might get clipped by somebody who can't really do too much. Go back. What's the guy's name that fought Franklin? Well, no, not Franklin. What's his name? That fought for Ann Wolf. He didn't necessarily have a great chin. But remember, he fought this guy who was supposed to have feather punch. He's supposed to be a feather punching the Asian guy. And his name's Kirkland, right? I just can't think of his name though. I know it's Kirkland, but I can't think. I got too many Kirklands going through my mind right now. Yeah, but Kirkland is his name. But remember, he fought that guy. And we know that Kirkland didn't necessarily have a great chin all the time, but sometimes he had like a chin where he's taking shots is like nothing. It's like, damn, he eating some shots. But this little guy's supposed to have feather punches and put him to sleep. So don't be surprised if somebody that you see that's been weathering storms and winning, and all of a sudden somebody just, it looks like somebody just touched them and they out. It's like, wow, what the hell happened? All that accumulated damage is there waiting. It's like a fuse that's about to burn because of the wires. And what happens is those wires get thinner and thinner and thinner, and then it doesn't take much when something's burning out, just like a rope or anything else. A lot of times you look at a rope like, oh, that shit looks strong. That shit hold an elephant up, and it might hold an elephant up a couple of times, but you don't know what kind of internal damage that elephant has done to that rope. And so here you got somebody who weighs 50 pounds go swinging off that same rope and it snap. So that's the same thing. We don't never know when that time bomb is gonna hit one of these fighters. I see you down there. Salute to Jay Brown out there. He said, Derek Bailey, Surf Flame, Lala D, salute. Yep. Lala D said, wait, she said there are many? Yep. Okay. Come on, Eagles Web. The Queen can talk to Tay. God, you know what, Surf Flame, I'm tired of y'all, man. How y'all stop? Y'all don't even see Lala D up in here half the time, man. Lala D, Jay Brown come in more than Lala D do. And y'all all on Lala D. Y'all help her out. Oh, she doing like, right. She doing like, she really doing the voice to text. And that's why she can't put the thumbs up. She said she put the thumbs up, man. Y'all stop helping her. And you too late with that, Surf Flame, because she already said she put the thumbs up. See, Surf Flame he's starting some shit. And Lala D says she already put the thumbs up. But I got to keep reading that back what he said. But see, D-Lo said that Oliver McCoy, hey, some serious. He said serious. I don't know. If y'all know what serious shots is, that's like, y'all know what serious shots. Serious shots is like, you know, when the chin and everything go back. Yeah. Vitaly Klitschko as well. Yep. Yeah. But Derek Bay said, did he? He said, Chavala fought everybody. Yeah, Chavala fought everybody. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was, I'm not sure if Frazier, I know he put Frazier, he actually put Frazier, I think he put Frazier down. But I'm not sure about the second fight. I think Frazier might have put him down. Okay, Tank, Haney, Shakur. Okay, well, you can put those guys in there. One of them will be getting knocked down soon, within the next couple of years or so. I didn't know Charlo ever went down. Yeah, just check it out. I don't think either one went down in a fight. I don't know about sparring. Yeah, they one of them went down early. Yeah, James. Okay, so that's the name. So his name is James. Okay, James Kirkland. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Jay Brown, salute the eagle. Any man can get it, Webb. Yeah. They said, oh, she said, oh shit. She said Jamel got dropped by Bellamy. Yeah, yeah. She said I never knew that. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, Jamel. Yeah, he got knocked down early. Jack Brown said that Derek Bailey had served flavor. I think I got that already. Lala D putting up some history. Y'all go ahead and follow Lala D's page she put up. I don't know if she's sending y'all over to her little video chat. I don't want to see her shit no more. I'm tired of seeing Lala D. Nah, I'll go see Lala D right after I finish doing this. I got a little bit of time today. Oh, damn, I didn't either. See, I guess the eagle. It sees all. I don't see all, man. It's just Lala D came clean, that's all. You know that Lala D, when she come in here, sir, then you know she got to give. I mean, if she doesn't give me a hard time, is she don't feel right. You know, she don't feel right. She's like, nah, I don't feel good. If I got to go in and I got to start some shit, because that's what I do. She wouldn't, you know, everybody has their ways, and hers is coming in and starting shit with me right away. Lala D say, JB, all. Lala D also said, Rye, she got the heart up real good. Sir Flame salute at Jay Brown. Derek Bailey salute at Jay Brown. Lala D's laughing my ass off. She said, no, that's a link to see mail get dropped. Oh, okay. I was just playing with you, girl. Come on now. You know, hey, if you can come in and rattle chains and you know, and slap me around, then, you know, you could take a little bit. That KO of Joyce gave me flashbacks of Rocky versus Jersey Joe. The way he crumbled to the ground. Only his heart allowed him to get up. Yeah. Wow. Well, you gotta talk about it. Yeah. The Joyce destruction. Joyce out. What I put Joyce out. Yeah. Joyce, you went out. You went out, son. Well, what happened, Coach? Was I okay? Did I make it? Did Lala D see me? I was trying to show off for Lala. I was trying to show off for Lala D. I was trying to show off for Lala D, mate. And sometimes it doesn't work out. I'm hoping, it's one thing now, I'm hoping that this whole thing with the tank, I'm hoping that doesn't necessarily, you know, go over for Keith. I don't know, man. Keith been out of boxing. Can Keith beat, come on. Y'all tell me, who can Keith beat right now at 147? And if Earl's the same, don't put Earl in there because Earl is still messed up. If that shit wasn't temporary, whatever was wrong with him, because I seen that shit coming into the ring. Like I said, I know people don't want excuses. It's not an excuse. You lost. But if he on that same shit, anybody can beat him. But is there 3 noted welterweights that Keith can beat? Keith will be calling out Haney soon. That's bad. When you got girls calling you out, you got 135 calling you out. Is it true that Inouye called him out too? Inouye called out Keith. Where's Gil at? Sir Flame said nobody. Lord D said maybe Ugas. I don't know. Ugas is not beat up though. A lot of people sleeping on Ugas. Ugas is not beat up. I had to go back and I had to keep thinking about Ugas because Ugas, he didn't take really neurological damage, or he didn't, you know, cerebral damage, and he didn't take neurological damage. I don't think so. I don't think he really did. His was he took a physical, kind of a physical beating. His body, now if his body could recover in his face, he's fine. Because of his style, he's still gonna be okay. Yeah. Sir Flame said, I'll take Ugas over Thurman. I'm gonna take Ugas too. I'm not gonna Ugas is different. I'm not saying that Ugas is like tough like that, but I think what he got is just he brought it on the kind of on himself. It was his own stubbornness to see. A lot of people, what happened when Earl was, you know, at his best, a lot of people, what happens with you is you want to sit there and think, well, you know, I'm gonna get him tired. I can exchange with him, And Earl Spence is the wrong person to sit there and just try to have exchanges with. You got to hit Earl and get the hell out of Dodge. You can't sit there and just trade back and forth with him like that when he's at his best. I'm not saying that when he's at his best, you can't sit there and trade with him, because if you sit there and trade with him, you're going to realize, hey, I'm trading with him. Like, oh shit, I better get up out of here. That was the same thing with Marvin Hagler. You couldn't sit there and start this trading with Marvin Hagler. He wants you to, because he know you're going to run in the fight. He know you're running. He know you're trying to box and off the back foot. He knows you're going to be running. But if you sitting there like this, hey, you're right there in the pocket with him and just going and throwing hands on, that's what he wants. Oh, okay, cool. That's what you want? That's what I want. That's like a Joe Frazier fight. If you in there with Joe like that, because Joe know he ducking. Joe know he leaning all the way down. Joe's the only one that cracked me up, because you know what? Because Joe, instead of dropping down, remember Joe used to lean forward. He used to drop down a little bit, but he used to do that like that. He used to bow. And that's what got him in trouble with Foreman. You can't, because you bowing down right into an uppercut. But a lot of fighters, he had good head movement and stuff like that. Not the best feet, but good head movement, and he can get out of harm's way. He just stayed so low with that little, because what got him low is his elbows got him low. They made it to where it wasn't that much of a target. You had to do something with those elbows. He'd get down, and then all of a sudden, here come that, he throw that left. Throw that left, here come that left at you. Surfplay said Ugas got that American Dream money and pulled an Andrew Reeves. I ain't got to fight nobody. I could kind of see Thurman running, Pop running, Pop versus Ugas. Yeah, but you can. It's only so much. Ugas is gonna be keeping that pressure on him. And one thing about Ugas, Ugas is pretty smart too, though. He ain't gonna just let you just have all the rounds. It ain't like he can't come forward. Keith ain't somebody that Ugas can't come forward against. Even though he has pressure, and plus I just don't trust Keith right now. It's just like, how long Keith been out of boxing? Come on, he been out of boxing. A lot of D's laughing at Sir Flame. Yeah. But yeah, you're right, Sir Flame. You get once these guys get that fat pocket, it's like, oh no, I'm number one now. Like Shakur, like a lot of these special Shakur, he think he all that now. He number one. Now I'm gonna go back and listen to what you had to say once I get a chance, sweetheart. But I know you said someone probably was talking about Martin. Martin's kind of his excuse or whatever was kind of, I don't know how you go through all the paperwork and then you find out, hey, wait, hold up, the money. You're supposed to look at the money page before you fill out anything else. I understand that part. You don't back out because of money if you didn't sign, if you agree to everything else. The money, before you even talking about agreeing to everything else, it should be money. Because you're a prize fighter. So I don't know if we can fall for that one. But if we do, we do. I mean, it's not no huge deal, but I mean, I'm not saying that you're a freaking liar or nothing like that, but I'm just saying. But anyway, let me just go through these little results right here. We got, I don't know, Martinez versus Thompson says void up here, but I'm just going through the anybody who's in Champ Ross. Jukim Bayev got the split decision. Hackett got the unanimous decision. I think I had him with the UD. Villarreal, I think he got the KO in 2. I think I had like 5, 6, something like that. Ramirez got the unanimous decision. Who's it? Petrikov got the unanimous decision, and we know Zhang got the KO. Yard Summers, it says voided 10 points. So O'Leary unanimous decision. Noakes versus Perez, same thing. Got the void 10 points. Got the Ruiz with the KO in 4, which I missed that one. I know I did. Hitchens, I got that one. Williams, I got that one. They both won by unanimous decision. McCaskill versus Ryan, that ended up in a draw. I missed that one for sure. Velasquez got that KO in 8, and Cole got the KO in 2. So that's all I can say on that. I mean, what else can I say? What else can I say? Yeah. And I missed the whole week on the on the boxing, and I still ain't in last place, even missing a week. That's because I'm a bad man. I miss a whole week, and I'm still rated. Yeah, yeah. Lala D with the paragraph. She said, "Have you guys tried those cotton candy?" Yeah, we talked about the cotton candy grapes. I stole one today out of the bag at the grocery store. She said, "Yep, I ate it unwashed grape." She said, "They're okay, just okay." She said, "Give me regular grapes." Yeah, but they don't have seeds, sweetheart. So you may be able to get away with not having seeds, but we male products, us males, we need to make sure everything that's supposed to have seeds got seeds. And see, people think that it's you're supposed to just have stuff that has seeds, right? That's not the idea. The idea of teaching you children is not that they have seeds, is that you eat the seeds. Like if the grape seeds are the most nutritious part of that grape. A lot of phytonutrients in those seeds. Those seeds are against or anti-carcinogens and stuff like that. A lot of good stuff in those seeds. And I know you don't sit there and just crunch a whole lot of them, but just eat it. That's why you only need a handful of grapes with seeds, because each grape have like 6, 7 seeds in there. Just crunch them suckers up. A lot of people don't like the seeds because um, they kind of mess with your enjoyment of the flesh of the fruit. Well, just eat them first or second. You can always scoop them out and then chew them. Or if you can't eat them like that, get you a hammer, put them in a plastic bag, and hammer them down into a nice little powder, and sprinkle them on something and eat them that way. But you want to make sure you eat your seed. Don't care what fruit you eat the seed. You're supposed to. You still use it. You eat it. I'm trying to figure out how to use. I got some mango seeds. I'm trying to figure out how to use those, because you're supposed to be able to use those also. I gotta look it up so you can make the mango butter, all that. Use all your stuff. Don't throw your stuff away. Don't throw your seeds away. Use them. If use them for your skincare. If you're not gonna eat them, then use them for skincare. But don't just throw them out. Eventually those seeds are gonna be valuable, because I don't know these people. I don't know how to fight. I don't know, Derek. I be trying to tell people, hey, get ready to fight, but I don't know how we I mean, I know how we can do it, like a group of us, a handful of us. I know how we can do it, but everybody, I think we just have to have small groups to just fight, man. And I don't know why nobody hasn't put a petition out to stop all this GMO shit, but hey, I'll sign it. If you want to do it by email, just email that shit to me and I'll sign it and send it back. I don't have no problem. And then you got somebody can start the petition somewhere. I'll sign that shit real quick. Stop poisoning us, whoever's doing it. Stop poisoning us with all this GMO and all this pesticides. I would rather pay more for the fruits and vegetables than to worry about some pesticides. Use natural things instead of pesticides. What about spiders? What about ladybugs? Those are your natural pesticides. Stop tearing us up with all this shit, man. Y'all messing us up, man. You got the older folks and stuff that get caught up with these pesticides. They got all kinds of illnesses and stuff. Yep. Yep, you're right. Seeds are a must. You got that right there. She said, I bought a huge mango the other day. It was nice. I did too. A lot of day I felt kind of bad. I already ate it now. But I went and I got a mango. I don't know. It said organic, but be careful, you guys. Make sure that you don't have the MCP in your fruits. I don't know how you can figure that out, but that's a new thing that even in the organic fruits, ever since the year 2000, they've been putting that MCP in our food, and so that MCP is just really nasty, it keeps your fruit fresh, but it's not natural. But when you do the literature, you read on it, it will say that the MCP is not harmful to you. But they always tell you this stuff is not harmful to you, and then 20 years later, once you got a big hump in the back of your neck, then they say, oh yeah, it's probably from the MCP, our fault. We'll pay you. How much millions we pay you? Because it only happened to one or two people, or whether it happens to a handful of people, they done made billions, maybe trillions of dollars off of it, so they settle. Oh, we're going to give you 1.5 million. Of course, they don't mind giving you 1.5 million. What is 1.5 million if I got $1 trillion in the bank and I made interest on it? What's the interest at, even if I bought a treasury bond at 5% interest and I have $1 trillion? How much is that? How much am I getting off of that at 5% a year? I'm getting billions off of that, right? So I'll write you a check out for a couple of, like 20 million and make it seem like, oh, they really getting paid off of that. So what? So, really? Oh yeah, you can be happy in your little high-rise wheelchair that you got to use, or you can only use your breath because it messed up your system so bad. All you can do is blow in that little tube and shit to get from place to place. Yeah, that's worth it. Man, people go, money, you always get paid. People always think getting paid is not the answer all the time. God dang. Man, I don't know. I can talk about that all day, man. People, do you get paid? All right. You said pomegranate, bananas. You should eat those seeds too. Well, in the USA, most of the bananas here are just clones. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I actually got one. I ate that thing, man. I had two of them. I had that mango. I promise you, it was the size of a cantaloupe. That mango was. It was super sweet. I mean, it was just, it was almost too sweet. The shit was sweet, juicy. I was like, wow. I said, this is delicious mango. I got one in there. So you know I'm getting out of here. I'm about to go get me some of that mango. I got one in there right now. It's pretty big. Yeah. Jay Brown. Oh, a lot of these ask you, Jay Brown, if you eat dairy. Yeah, I don't eat no dairy at all. You don't need that shit. It actually strips your body of a lot of nutrients. People think it gives you, now because that's bovine, cow. Bovine is cow, so that's cow's milk. That's for cows. It's never been for you. Yeah. A lot of these say, Jay Brown again. She said, I cut back a huge amount, but I still eat dairy. Yeah, leave that dairy alone, Lala D. I can't eat dairy no way because dairy runs right through me. I put that on the air. Yep. Just bought a J2 juicer. Oh, got to get ready for the fall and winter. There you go. Get that juicer. I got me a nice macerator. That shit just tears up all the fruit, turns it into juice. I don't like those centrifugal ones that much. I don't like them. I like this macerator because you can put anything in there. Stem, sticks, you put all that shit in there. Yeah. Those other ones, those centrifugal ones, you got to be all cut the pieces up and, take the skin off a lot of stuff. Man, forget that shit. I don't feel like doing all that because I want the nutrients from all of it. You know what I mean? Jay Brown again at Lala D. She said, see, if you don't have a juicer, you should get one. Yep. And then Lala D right back. She said, I got one. You know her. She said, I have one. You know me. I'm Lala D. What you thought? The D stands for delicious juice. What he thinking about, Lala D? Jay Brown said, Lala D. Is it easy to clean? Yeah. Lala D said, I just bought 3 huge mangoes and a whole watermelon again. Did you get a seedless watermelon? Okay, she got a NutriBullet. There you go. Those are also good too. So y'all smart. Y'all smart to start getting all you get. So like I said before, I'm into natural medicine, native stuff. But this is my advice: is you guys do as much of I'm not saying orange juice, but do as much of the orange from here until they run out. Which they probably run out around January, but they still got imports. But I think until the spring. So anyway, until the spring. So from now which is end of September. So October, November, December, January, February, March. So 6 months. 6 months, and mango does count as one, is orange. Eat everything orange. So that's why you should be happy. I'm not necessarily like big on sweet potatoes because they do a lot of stuff with all the sweet potato stuff, but I'm more of squash. So if you have to make the pies, try to use like a butternut squash or something like that, or acorn squash. Try to use squash along with your sweet potatoes. They look at me giving y'all game and stuff along with the sweet potatoes if that's the way you want to cook. So do that. And also, like, eat all your orange vegetables. That's what it is. It's about orange vegetables and orange fruits all the way up until, keep you going all the way up until, so you'll be so strong once the spring comes around. And then spring, that's when you start bringing in, some of the berries and stuff like that. They give you energy for the summer. And then summer, this is when we start to refresh our bodies out with all the melons and stuff. All the red melons and stuff like that. Then we start refreshing our body out, and then we get ready to go back in. Because the rebuilding is longer. So the rebuilding of getting all that vitamin A and stuff in, all the yellow stuff, orange stuff, that's all 6 months. That's all. That's like 6 months of getting all that vitamin A and stuff back in there to repair the skin and everything else, What they call them, carotenoids, right? Like keratines and stuff like that. Beta carotenes, what they call it. So that's what we want to get all that in our system. It's just a little word of advice from Eagle. I know I'm supposed to just be flying around, but I can give y'all a little bit of information on other stuff. This is Grown Facts, folks, boxing talk and more. It's not just one thing, Lala D. Uh-oh, Lala D says he's acting funny now. I want that expensive Vitamix or something. But I'm not paying for it. Okay. Lala D says easy. She said Jay Brown is easy. Lala D, you got to go to you got to go to like a home show or something like that. Go to a home show real late. So go late. You go late or you go early. When they're not demonstrating them, you go like real late when ain't nobody else buying shit. And you ask, then you talk them into, well, just sell me the one that you've been showing right there. Just give me that. Let me get that one. How much can I get that one off you? The one they've been using. Don't worry about them. They've been using it all day. Don't worry about that. They only been using it for that day or whatever. Still get that same warranty on it. Just pick it up. Talk them down. Yeah. They said, wow, that Pure Brand juice is 3K. Nah. You can keep your Pure Brand juicer. I got my Omega. I think I told y'all before, that's what I have. I have an Omega. Say I'd buy that maybe if I owned a shop and sold juices all day. Other than that, it's probably super unnecessary. It's too much. Because even mine's is not necessarily commercial, but it is because I think I had like an 8-year warranty on mine. Got a huge warranty on mine. And it's strong. You know it's strong, man. Macerator. You got that real big motor in there. And it just grinds slow. Like it just has a grinder on it. It just takes and pushes the fruit up against one of the apparatuses is on there. It presses the fruit against that, and that's how the juice is extracted. So when they talk about press, that's what mine does. Mine presses the juice, macerates, smashes the juice out of there. Like, get your ass out of there, juice. Not like those centrifugal ones are with the blade and then they just spinning. Those right there, they take forever to clean those. But I got me a bottle brush, I got a toothbrush, and I got a scrub brush. Sound like a lot of brushes, but the reason I use that many brushes is because I'm meticulous when I clean my machine. But it takes all of 2 minutes at the most to clean my machine. That's it. It takes all of 2 minutes to clean it after I finish using it. Okay. Yes. Oh, so Jay Brown said his is 15 years. Okay, slow cold press. Okay. So it's probably the same type of machine. Is it a macerator? Is that what they call it? Because mine is slow too. It just mashes everything. Yeah, cold press. Just shit. Jay Brown, he's serious about that health. Hell yeah. You have to do these things today because I'm sorry, man. No matter what you feel, there's a lot of things been done to your fruits and vegetables, man. You know good and damn well you don't feel the energy. And don't be thinking because you're older you don't feel the energy as you did when you was a kid. Because that shit don't just all of a sudden stop. It's been slowing down for me because I know I couldn't even have sugar still. I mean, I was a grown-ass man and I couldn't have sugar. If I had sugar or anything, caffeine, sugar, I'd be like caffeine still get me. But sugar, I used to be still flying all over the place even when I was a grown man. Or if I ate something good, like if I had a piece of pie or something if I ate, or if I just ate food, I ate good food, man, my energy just go way up. It's a lot different now. It's like my whole system could be cleared out. I could be then fasted and everything. So I fast and then I go back and and I know I eat something that's real healthy. I'm like, man, it's not even giving me the energy like it should. Like not even ginger. Ginger's supposed to give you a lot of energy. And that's what y'all do. So y'all go on a nice little ginger cleanse and stuff like that. One of my favorite vegetables. Hey, Sir Flame, one of my favorite vegetables is basil. But I was going to just holler at Sir Flame if he's still in. But hey, Sir Flame, yesterday I had to go out of town the other day, and I did find my greens, man, my mustard greens. So I did find some mustard greens, no seeds. But I need y'all, hey, if y'all can fresh pack me some. If y'all got some fresh ones, hey, I give y'all the address. Don't worry about it. Y'all fresh pack me some. I'll pay you for the shipping. I'll pay you for whatever it costs y'all. I'll pay you. But I need to get me some more mustard greens. But I just made some. Yeah, I ate a half a bag yesterday, which is nothing. You can eat a whole bag by yourself because, greens cook down brown folk cook them down. So I cook them down. But yeah, I found my mustard greens, man. That's your potassium right there. That's high. Those are real high. A lot of iron, a lot of everything. And I used to think it was the wild kale. But somebody's telling me, so I don't know if it's the wild kale or the wild mustard green is the mother of all these other vegetables that we eat. And when I say the other ones, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the broccoli. I'm talking about like the Brussels sprouts. I'm talking about like the regular kale. I'm talking about like the cauliflower. That's the mother plant. So if y'all can get the wild mustard green or even mustard green, that's a step down. Then, make sure you get your mustard greens, eat them. And eat them in your salad and also cook them. Before you cook them, always make sure you eat a handful of your vegetables raw before you cook. Get used to eating them raw. So get you a handful of them and eat them raw and then cook them up. I don't like them raw. Just eat them raw anyway, just a little bit. Yep. Look at Lotta D she wanted to try to make her own. Lotta D said, "You guys ever have that Green Goddess by Boathouse Farms?" So I want to mimic it. Yeah, but you know what? That I shouldn't be eating that. I've had it. I've had it before. I've had their juices and stuff. But I try to make my own. You just you got your blender. Shit, and plus you got your bullet. Yeah, easy to make some. Just look it up. Just look it up on YouTube. They probably show you how to make it. And because I don't do all the eggs and all that stuff. A lot of y'all still do eggs. And I can't, my agua faba doesn't come out all the time. I don't know what it is because I make enough beans, y'all. Chickpeas. I make enough chickpeas, but I'm like, why? How come I can't never get enough agua faba? I just get a little bit. And I explained to y'all what that is before. So when you cook beans and stuff, you have like a gel on there when you cook them. But with the chickpeas, it's called agua faba, and it's really good for it. And you use that as a replacement of eggs and stuff like that. And I know a lot of y'all got to have your cream and eggs and all that, but I'm all for that. Slowly, I just kept replacing it until I found stuff that was, actually still good, still delicious. But I just haven't been able to get that in that, was it Kinnison's? Is it Kenningens or Kinnison's? Kinnison's, you only get your bottles like that goddamn big, man. It's all you get for damn near $10. That's all you get. It's like, are you kidding me? I ain't no thief, brother. I be wanting to take that shit up out of there, though. I be wanting to grab that shit, Lotta D. Like you grabbed your little, you grabbed your little rainbow grape, what you call it, cotton candy. Shit, I be wanting to grab that Kennison's, man. That Kennison's is too high, man. Like, are you kidding me? They got the smallest bottle in history when it comes to like your salad dressing and mayo. I like that Chipotle or whatever it is. Chipotle, but it's just only this big. I can mix it with something. It's that big, brother. I'm going to keep saying that big. That's how big that shit is, man. It's all you get. Y'all see how little that is? That's all y'all get. That's what you, I promise you, I can go in there and get it right now. Y'all see it. It fit right in here. That's all you get for $10 or whatever. Yeah, that little Kennison's, man. It's just that big. Man, come on. Somebody need to be slapped over that, man. Yeah. Lord, says, Cynthia, how you spell my name like this? She said, speaking of sugar, I have a donut with white glaze on it. I never knew those things were so good. Okay, since you're going to bring up donuts, I'm going to give y'all one key. Y'all should have been here last time that I talked about it. I'm going to tell you where you get the best donuts with that little glaze on it. And I'm saying every once in a while I will cheat and go get one. Take your ass to 7-Eleven on your night that you stay up late. The night that you stay up night that you stay up late, or the morning that you get up extra early for no reason. Take your ass over to 7-Eleven and get them once they get to the store fresh. Once they get to the store fresh, now get one of those and then holler at me about some Krispy Kremes or whatever else. Holler at your boy. And then they're like 3 times as big as Krispy Kremes on top of that. But just that vanilla flavor itself, man, make you want to slap somebody. I'm telling you right now. You're going to want to come punch me. You're going to fly all the way over here just to slap me around and tell me and ask me why I didn't tell you about these before. I'm telling you. I promise you. But when they first get there, don't nobody know about them because nobody talks about them. Because they usually get there like 9 o'clock or something like that. They already, I'm not saying they're going bad at 9, but they know they cooled off. Get there when they warm. Man, please, I'm telling you. When you get there when they warm, you're going to want to slap somebody over how good those donuts are. Especially not because just the glaze itself, but the vanilla flavoring that's in there. You're going to be shaking your head like, man, you go right about these. Just when you can't sleep or something like that, and you look at it's 4:30, and you know that truck done already backed into the 7-Eleven, take your ass over there and get those donuts and see what I'm talking about. A lot of these say I like the turnip greens. See, I'm weird. There's nothing wrong with turnip greens. I think turnip greens are supposed to be actually pretty good for you also. If it's the real turnip greens, the ones with the real turnip. Yeah, soursop is my favorite fruit. Great for killing the cancer cells and cancer prevention. There you go. I tell them about that a lot of times. Jay Brown, take yourself some soursop leaves and stuff. Yep. Soursop leaves, 4 leaves. Make 2 cups of boiling water, or nice hot water, about 190 degrees, about 5 minutes, something like that. Steep that, drink that. And plus, it's delicious too. The soursop leaf tea is very good. Soursop is good. I don't know if you guys can find it, but I found. This is kind of cold. I don't like this at all, and this happens to me. I don't know if I talk too much on the air or something. But everywhere I shop, it seems like they know that I'm going there for certain stuff. And the things I go there disappear. I can go to the store and get my soursop leaves. I can't go there no more. I can go there and get my soursop juice. I can't go there and get my soursop juice anymore. I'm like, what in the real entire F is going on? How come I can't get my juice and my leaves no more? Just can't. But if you get a spot to where you just let your people know and let other people know. If you find a spot that's good where you can get the soursop things, ashwagandha, those type of things, let people know. Let people know. Let your people know, man. We got to stay here, man, because we got to figure this whole thing out, man. And it's not just all this boxing we talk about. It's everything else that we talk about. It's all this shit. We got to put all this shit together, man. We got to put all of it together. And I suggest don't never drink the sink water. And when you buy, and this is what I do, I don't know if you do it or not, but if I do buy bottled water, even I don't care what kind of bottled water it is, it could be the freshest bottled water ever. I got a zero filter, and I still put it through my zero filter. I got 100% zero trust for these bastards. And these baskets, they can be anybody because they don't identify themselves. So I can say what I want to, since you ain't gonna identify who your organization is that's effing over the whole world like this, and I can say that. You know. Well, we canceled your show, Eagle, because you got a hate speech. So I no hate speech. I never mentioned I hate, because even my chat know the only thing I hate is evil. It's nothing else to hate for me. For me, it's nothing else to hate. I can't hate none of y'all. Y'all, if you evil, yeah. Yeah. A lot of these say I can eat a lot of chickpeas. I'm A blood type. Yeah, chickpeas, yeah. Yeah, eat those. If y'all gonna eat any of them, the beans, start putting those beans away and eat chickpeas. They take longer to cook, but I told y'all the method behind it. Okay, I'll tell you the method one more time. Now, put this in your ear or write it down. So the first day, when you clean them, you can actually use your water to clean them. So you clean them, you put them in some fresh spring water, you bring them to a boil. Turn the heat off. Let them set overnight. Now, if they're real clean, you could use that water again. If not, you want to drain that water off. But sometimes that water will, if you know it's clean, it has that. It will have some of the agua faba in there, in which the liquid will be a little bit thick. You don't throw it out. Just add some water to it, and you can make your soup or whatever. Then the next day, then you cook it. You cook it as regular. So you bring them up to boil. You simmer them. Now, after about 30 minutes or something like that, like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you put a little bit of your favorite oil on top. Not no canola oil. You put your favorite, just put a little bit of oil, like your avocado oil or something like that. You bring them back to a little bit of a boil, then you just simmer them again. Now, what that does is that softens up the skin enough, because chickpeas are hard for the skin to come off. Because the oil makes the water turn even hotter, and it gets in between the skin, and so you mix them up a little bit, and then the skins will actually fall off. Right. So that's the a little bit of salt. Then you can put all your seasonings, and don't overcook your onions and stuff. But you put your seasons in there. Now, I don't know if y'all can get this, or if you can't, or if you like MSG, don't use it. But if you can find yourself a good mushroom salt, now get one with no chemicals in it. If you get that, that is going to enhance any seasons you put on anything. If you use that mushroom salt, it's going to enhance anything you make. Anything you make that needs salt and flavor, it's going to enhance it, guaranteed. So that's a couple of tips for y'all right there. So, Eagle good, believe me. I ain't gonna give y'all no BS tips or something. I watch people like cook and try to give instructions on cooking. I'm like, I'm good. I ain't gonna make that. And some of the stuff I say, it might sound far-fetched, but you're gonna save a lot of money, because I know a lot of y'all still love eggs. I don't eat eggs, but I will use chickpea flour in place of eggs. If you can't get rid of the cream, and I know a lot of DC love her eggs. I got to have my eggs and my cookies, and my. I know she does. But a little chickpeas and water, that's all you need. It's going to replace those eggs, because eggs is only there to thicken. It's to make them draw up, and eggs swell up. That's all it's there for, because eggs swell up. But you got to realize that chickpeas swell up too. But you ain't got to worry about no salmonella or whatever. I'm not saying you're going to get salmonella, but but the split peas or the Kennesaw, she said, that good, JB. I used to drink a lot of sour sop. She said, a lot. Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's that Wanabana. Yeah. That's what it is. Guanabana. Guanabana. So I used to be able to get it right just one block from my place right here. But just the frozen. They got the frozen. What's the name of this place? Y'all know it. It's called. What's that brand? It's the Hispanic brand. What's it called? What is it called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Goji. What's it called? It starts with a G. Anyway, whichever way y'all figure that one out, it starts with a G. It's the Hispanic brand, but they have all that stuff. But still be careful with their stuff, because a lot of times they put additives. A lot of times they put a lot of additives and stuff like that. Yep. Lala D say, okay, J Brown, is that Lala D? So you need to keep that in regular rotation. Yep. Yeah, keep it in rotation. I can eat chickpeas every day because I make a lot of stuff out of them. So once I make my pot, is I make enough to where I can split it. Like the next day, I make something else. So you can make your chili with it. If you're gonna make burritos, you can use whatever you want to make. You can still take those chickpeas and you can flavor them in the way. And I know you like to use your little ham hocks or whatever you like to use, but you can flavor them the same way. They're gonna taste just as good. They be better for you. And then a lot of times I cook mines with a kamut, which is a ancient wheat grain. It looks like the brown rice. Sometimes I will cook them with that, and it gives you a lot of different textures. I will use that, cook them with that, and then if I have to, which I don't need rice, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I want a little bit of rice, and then I can put a little bit of cooked rice in there too when I'm warming it up, when I separate it. And then you might can add some smoky flavoring and stuff like that. They got a smoky hot flavor, and I use what's it called? I use African bird pepper. It still has the capsicum. A lot of people like to use cayenne, but the African bird pepper is hotter. I think, and it tastes better. It has a little bit. It has a better taste. Cayenne has a certain taste, but those African bird peppers is even. Don't believe me. Y'all just try it. Hey, what happened to Derek, man? Derek at work. A lot of these. Let me see what y'all got here. Okay, Lottie said she's going to start back. Jay Brown said, I got a website that sell exotic fruits because my area doesn't sell it. Okay. Jay Brown, send me an email, Jay Brown. I probably won't be able to get it off the link right here. But just send me an email, brother. I like to have that, man, and share it with, just share it with everybody. You can share the link or something. Go ahead. If you want to share it. Yep. Okay, because I want that. I'm trying to get some Honduras sea moss. For some reason, man, everybody need to move to Honduras for some reason. Honduras got I don't know how all the real food ended up in Honduras. But that's crazy how all the good food ended up in one spot like that. I don't know nothing about their political system or nothing like that. But I'll check into it. Eagles wear boxing. I'm getting to y'all from Honduras over here. Shoot. Yeah, but Jay Brown also said chickpea, great source of protein, and you can make hummus. There you go, Jay Brown. Yep, make your own hummus. Jay Brown, I use the toasted sesame seed oil also. So when you go use your tahini, when you make your hummus, you use the tahini. Use some toasted sesame seed oil too, along with the rest of your little spices that you put in there when you make your hummus. Jay Brown know how to eat, man. I like that. That brother know how to eat. See. Shit, native people eat, man. That's what we grew up. That's what we ate, man. We ate squash and all that stuff. That's why I know about it, man. Because I ain't never let my grandmother and them. The information they gave me, I ain't never let it like disappear. Like people start letting all the shit disappear and start, oh fuck that, I'm eating that. Man, you grow up, or you're a punk. And they start going to eat at McDonald's and Burger King and all that, man. I knew that shit wasn't no good for me. You can tell by your bathroom habits if that shit's still good. Yep. Jay Brown said he don't eat eggs. Yep. Goya, there you go. There you, Lala D. You get 10 points for the next trivia. There, Lala D. It's Goya. There it is. But you got to be careful with that Goya, though. Because sometimes they put some shit up in there. Lala D says, Sante, no damn well. We don't cook with no damn ham hock. Lala D, you lying. Lala D, you know good and damn well you be using that bacon in ham hocks and salt pork and all that shit. Don't think Eagle don't know. Don't you know I done ate at everybody's house, Lala D? Lala D, I didn't eat at everybody's house. I didn't eat at Indian people's house from India. I didn't eat at Chinese people's place. I didn't eat at Thailand people's place. What are you talking about? African folks' place I didn't eat at. Huh? I done been in everybody's kitchen. I know what y'all eat. Korean. I got friends. I done been in the Thai kitchens. In their kitchen. I see what they do. They invite me in. A lot of times I used to invite myself in. When I go to a restaurant, I used to invite myself into the kitchen. Because you can do that. You tell them your food service certified and stuff, and you put your gloves on, or you put a hairnet on, or you put a hat on, and you tell them you would like to look at their kitchen. You want to see where your food coming from. You can do that. Shit, I done been to everybody's kitchen. Don't think I don't know. Y'all ain't nobody tricking me. Mexican kitchen. I done been in there. Sorry, I done been in all these kitchens. So y'all not gonna fool me and act like I don't know. The soul food restaurant, I done been in the kitchen. I know what y'all eat. The Indian people, like the native Indian people. I done been in our kitchen. And I don't like it because a lot of times they make, when they make the fried bread, which is basically just Trail of Tears bread. It's just like the shit that was left over, we make bread. So we make bread with the wheat flour, which is no good. They use the bluebird, so don't think I don't know. I tell them stop. I even tell my native people, stop using the bluebird flour. Stop using that shit. Get you some spelt flour, and get you some good oil. Stop using all this refined oil that they give you. Same thing with the so-called other native folk that don't know they native, the black people, they call themselves black. Those native folks also, which I'm included, is that these people is they eat the same thing, all that greasy bread. Sometimes the cornbread is too greasy, but instead of having the fried bread, same thing. So you got fried bread with the cornmeal in the wheat, or cornmeal only, and you got the fried bread with the grits. You got the fried bread, I use kamut, ground up, or you got the fried bread with the oats, in the fried bread with the wheat flour. Whatever flour, whatever you got, it's the same damn thing. Griddle cakes, pancakes, fried bread, hot cornbread, tortillas, all that shit's the same. Don't try to trick Eagle. I know the shit's the same. Yeah, all that shit. But a lot of getting damn well, you got somebody. Hey, you not gonna get me. Hey, because Derek Bailey get me all the time. He talking about that I was on them hawks or whatever. He said that's why I didn't have a show on Memorial Days because I had a slab or something. He said I had a slab out there and some kind of pork chops or something like that, and them spare ribs. I'm like, man, y'all know I ain't eating like that. I'm just kidding. I didn't know a lot of that. I thought maybe she said something you cook with ham hocks. No, I don't eat no meat like that, baby. A lot of these say I have some pineapple mango sea moss gel in the fridge. There you go. Make sure you eat it. A lot of these say Dr. Sabi. Oh, R.I.P. Dr. Sabi. Yeah, got taken out for trying to help the people out. That's what I'm saying. We got to help each other. We got to help each other in a way to where. I'm sorry, this folks, but we gotta do shit. We gotta start doing shit in code, man. People talk too effing much. You know what I mean? People talk too much, man. That's what it is, Jay Brown. People talk too much. People don't know how to shut up. I'm just telling you what it is, brother. Not just me, brothers and sisters. I'm telling y'all what it is, man. People talk too much, man. We can't. We're not as smart as our elders were, man. They used to talk in code, man. They had their own. They were speaking. The Tut language and everything else, man. They were speaking Tut language along with the native language and Tut language and Paleo Hebrew and all kind. We don't do that no more. We did it in the 70s. They did it, maybe late 70s, late 60s and 70s. Maybe even into the 80s where they was speaking like the Pig Latin and stuff like that. We got to go back to mixing our stuff up, man. And we got to stop letting people it's like this code break all the time. Shit, we can't even put out a word before it's code broken within days because of this damn internet. The shit gets code broken and everybody is speaking the same language that we speak. They're not supposed to know what the hell we talking about. I'm sorry. I don't know. Am I going off? No, I ain't cussing nobody. A lot of these say I made hummus with sunflower seeds instead of the sesame seed. There you go. You can do that too. Honduras ain't nothing to play. Okay, Jay Brown said Honduras ain't nothing to play with. Yeah, I know you go down there, mess around and get headhunted down there. Just put the exotic fruit website in the chat. Okay, we got you, brother. A lot of these say JB, I have a friend who uses that site. Okay, his name is Vin. Lala D. Okay, Jay Brown's at Lala D. I'll read it out anyway since I'm reading. He at Lala D. I may have to move back to Jersey because I can get all the fruits I have back home from a way cheaper than the farmer's market. Yep. Go to farmer's market and get that shit way cheaper. And that's another thing. Thank you, Jay Brown, for bringing it up. Yeah, and also to make sure. Now, I'm not saying all of your farmer's market, but make sure y'all stay away from that MCP. So go to your farmer's market, and sometimes you might have to buy one or two little small pieces of fruit and leave them out. and just to see how they react. If they go rotten, then it's good, probably good fruit. It probably it doesn't have MCP. If it goes bad, if you got a fresh piece of fruit that won't ever change, you probably eating nothing but chemicals. She said, "Don't waste." Oh, she said, "Don't waste your time." She said, "Sesame seed hummus is better." Okay, baby. Lottie said, "No, I was just trying some new shit." She said, "I'm gonna keep it real with y'all." Yeah. Lottie said, "Jay Brown, where you at?" Oh, okay. Jay Brown, he said he in Minnesota right now. Jay Brown, oh, okay. Y'all practically neighbors and stuff right there. Yeah. But good, man. Y'all starting to realize, hey, this shit, especially if your food ain't bringing you a high. See, the thing about me is I burn. If y'all notice me, especially when I'm here, y'all notice I burn a lot of. I'm a type of person. I burn a lot of energy. I burn up some energy. But I learned how to I can slow down my metabolism, and I more or less have to I have to use almost the same type of energy as I've been using, but I have to use it on a lower metabolism, and that's hard to do, man, because you get worn out when you're trying to have two metabolisms at the same time, where you're trying to do a whole lot but then keep your metabolism real low. No, I missed that, but I was just like, and this barely happened within the last 4 or 5 years where this happened, man, because I just had people just tell me to slow down, stop, man, you already won, you're doing too much. I'm on every freaking elliptical machine that they got in the gym. Everything that they got now. I'm riding that. And I'm down. I'm playing basketball, doing this. I'm over here at the weights. I'm in there swimming. I'm just saying, wait, you doing way too much. People had to stop me because I was just doing I was the do too much type of person. But now I'm just slowly. Shit, who knows? I might get right back into doing the same thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. Jay Brown said Farmers was the only place that had watermelons with seeds. He's never buy seedless anything. Yeah. If it's supposed to have seeds. So I was going to tell you, so the bananas, we don't have the seeds because the banana, was the same size. Banana seeds on some varieties are the same size as a lentil. A lentil. And that whole inside of the banana should be more or less black. It shouldn't be tannish or whatever. It shouldn't be cream colored on the inside. It should be black. When I say black, it should be black with seeds. It depends on what variety. Some have a lot of little black seeds in it, and some have the little seeds about the size of a lentil. But you don't get those here. And nobody wonders why we don't get them. I'm going to put my opinion out. This is where I feel. I feel like they want to keep cleaning the slate with new people so they can get rid of a lot of things like history and stuff like that. The old history of this country. Because people won't care because they're from a whole nother country. You can just tell them anything. Oh, that's what happened. And they'll just buy that shit. But some of them know, though, because they got history books over there, too. But if they keep cleaning the slate with us, if they can get us out of here in 30, 40 years, then all the people they get rid of, say, for instance, I'm saying if they got rid of I'm making it a high number. Say, for instance, they got rid of 50 million. You get rid of 50 million and you bring in another 50 million. 30 years later, you get rid of another 60 million. You bring in, and then by the next 30, 40 years, all the rest of them are going to be gone anyway. And you just bring in a new group. So after a while, nobody don't know shit. Ain't no more history. Ain't nobody from here. Don't nobody know where they come from. They just here. They just looking around circle. Where I'm from, I don't know. My great grandparents, I don't know. You get a bunch of people that don't know nothing. I'm not militant or nothing like that because I don't have no sides. I don't like black people. I don't like brown people. I don't like red people. I don't like white people. I don't like people. When I say I still might love them, but I don't like anybody who will not go out in the wilderness and try to figure out what's their real nature, what's their real nation. If you don't try to figure that out, then I don't like you. I'm not saying that you're discussing, and I still love you, but I don't like that you, for me, it's like a waste that you should be out there trying to find out something. Don't label yourself with some shit just because other people label you with something. Don't label yourself with that shit. Oh, I'm just human. Everybody's here ain't the same. I'm sorry. This ain't not the forum to discuss that, but everybody here, just because you got two arms and legs, mouth, and to talk, you ain't the same species. Sorry, you're just not. Whether they try to tell you that you're all, we all the same, if they try to tell you that and you believe it, then you're just stupid. You're not. Because some people, that's why they got kind. Why you think even when they pretended to go to the moon, they said, giant step for man, giant leap for mankind. Why you think they talking about man and mankind? Who's man and who's mankind? Think about that. They don't just, that wasn't an accident that they said that. You got people that here that are man, and you got some that's mankind, and the ones that's man is not even man. The mankind are probably man, and the ones that they call man are a step above that. That you're more than that. Right? You're not the creator, but you are the products of what creator made. So you're more than, you're not just regular man and woman. You're not. You ain't no damn king and queen. Don't put yourself there. Oh, king. Don't, you're putting yourself a step down. You're greater than that. No matter what you got to show for it, you're greater than that. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because you're actually greater than that, because you came out. People don't understand. I say you came. They're trying to steal my words. I can't even tell y'all because I went to get my, I'm trying to put some products out with my new saying, and then you guys will get it. But we come out, yeah, you come out the earth, man. You come out, you like little creators, man. Yeah, we are sons and daughters of He that created it all. We ain't regular man, we ain't regular woman. Stop treating us like we regular man and regular woman. And that's why we come up with certain stuff like what we say. Stuff nobody says the type of things that we say, like put some respect on my name. We really mean that. The people who bring it up, they don't know why they mean it. They mean it for a different reason. But for real, you're supposed to have respect on your name. You're supposed to. Sorry. Yeah. People get mad at Eagle. Damn Eagle, man. Ooh, Eagle is starting some shit all the time. Jay Brown said, they said that is correct. Eagle's web. Most people don't know that bananas supposed to have seeds. Yeah. Yeah, those mini bananas are full of seeds. They're the good ones. Every once in a while, you can go to like the Chinese market or something like that, or Asian market, and you'll find some good ones. Like if I find some that's cloned, I will still get like the odd shaped bananas. I don't even know how to describe them. I forget what they call them. Damn, I get them all the time. Like sometimes I get the Thai bananas, but sometimes I get these little odd shaped bananas. I'll pick those up. Like, I don't want to name drop. Okay, so I won't name drop. I'll put it like this. Like I said, the ones with the blue sticker on them, with the little face. I don't mess with those. So I didn't say nothing. A lot of D said exactly. Have you ever seen how Asians eat? She, I swear, I think it's the Neanderthal. She said, Denny Savon in them that allows them to eat like that. And eat the things they eat. I seen somebody eat a live octopus once. I'm like, how are you eating a live octopus raw? But I'm glad you brought it up, Lala. You see what I just said earlier? What I just said, Jay Brown, and you witnessed what I just said? I said we're not all the same. Think about this. Let's get out of here though. Why my live is still safe? Let's leave. But let me say this though. I just brought this up, and I said that we're different, right? Right from me saying that we're different, you look what you went into. You see how we really connect, and sometimes, but we don't know that we're connecting. You see what I just meant? The reason they can do that, I'm going to put it to you this way. Who else can do that besides them? Now, the reason we can't do it is because we're not them. The reason we're drawn to like certain stuff, like you're drawn to that, you like, oh, that mango so good. The reason you're drawn to that mango like that, and the reason we're drawn to even to that watermelon like that, even though the watermelon is not the type of watermelon. Oh yeah, I got to get back over to this farmer's market also to see if these guys have germinated some. I'm going to have some real watermelons, JB. I found some real watermelons. I was blessed with a watermelon that grew underneath my fence. It was just growing outside. And it was a real watermelon. The watermelon just made this in sections, not this all straight meat. And so hopefully we can get some of those grown next year. If we can get those going, man, I'm going to send them out. I don't know if I can send live plants. Maybe I can send live plants, but I'm going to try to send some seeds out so everybody can start growing real watermelons. Right? But that's why. See? That we're more set for that stuff. Like, that's why we make stuff the way we make. That's why you make the best sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, all this type of stuff. That's why you make the cobblers and all that. That's why it draws you back, but you don't even know. It's like you're hiding the peaches with the crumble topping, or the dumplings, or the crust. You're hiding the fact that you're a peach person. You're hiding that fact. But at the same time, you're making it delicious by adding all this stuff that you shouldn't add. Because I do crumble topping now, but I use, like I said, I use the spelt flour. I use avocado oil. And I still will use a little cinnamon. I might use a pinch of nutmeg. It's not really necessarily that good for you. A little bit of salt. And I'll use some coconut sugar. Like that. And I'll use that for the topping now. Not all the dough like we used to do. I don't do all that shit no more. All that gluten and all that shit ain't no good for us. Yeah. But Jay Brown at Lala D, she said, better have them alone before you end up on the menu. Yeah. No, don't put my Lala D on the menu like that. Yeah. But it's the same thing. Look at Bruce coming here all late. Bruce, we got to get out of here, man. We're about to get in trouble, Bruce. We talking about forbidden subjects right here. But anyway, salute to Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz Amar. He said, salute brother at Eagles Wear Boxing. Lala D said, Bruce, you got the anchor up good with those hearts. Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz Amar at Lala D. He got the anchor again with his heart. Lala D said, Bruce, I was at home a few weeks ago. If I ever leave Chicago, I'm moving to, where's that? Where's that, Where's that Billerica, Massachusetts? I know it's in MA. I know it's in the MASH, yeah. Even though I'm from Providence. Yeah, Lala D, Providence. Said, you told me nothing like that at a homecoming. Yeah, ain't nothing like a homecoming. You got that right, brother. Yeah, but, yeah, Bruce, no, I talked about them seeds, man. I'm going to try to see, like, these people, they supposed to be trying to germinate them for me right now. And we're going to see. I found more, so I had a little bit more seeds than I thought I had. So I'm going to send those out. I'll send them out before spring. But I just want to see if we can get these things germinated here. And then everybody will have real watermelon. Then you'll know what I'm talking about. You'll have real watermelon. You won't have no watermelon that's about to bust out and nothing but flesh. That nature didn't make it like that. Stop. Y'all stop believing that nature made fruit like that. Yeah. But it's a good discussion. I mean, Joyce, I don't know what you got to do, Joyce. You got destroyed. Joyce got destroyed, so that's all I can say. We got to look for this upcoming week and see what we got. We'll do some more discussion on Wednesday. We didn't have a chance. We started getting into the sour sop and all that, all the nutritional type of stuff, the food. You guys know that's one of my main passions is trying to get people to just eat right. Because I know there's a way that we can eat and clean our system out and not be sick by any of this shit that they try to hit us with. You know, getting that zinc in your system. Make sure you get some quinine. Make sure you get the vitamin A. Make sure you get the vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin E. Make sure you get the K vitamins and stuff in there. Just boost yourself up. Like right now, I'm telling you right now, boost up that vitamin A right now. Get that vitamin A up real high. Naturally, don't take something that's vitamin A. Don't take no kind of supplement, no vitamin A. But make sure you get everything, all that orange stuff in your system. because your body's going to use it accordingly. But don't use like straight vitamin. It becomes poisonous. If you get too much in your system, it gets toxic. Yep. Jay Brown said, "La D." He said, I know you love Italian cuisine, being from Providence. Yep. La D said, Bruce, Rhode Island has the oldest restaurant in the country in Newport. Man, y'all making me want to go over there. Shit, I don't want to have to go over there and try to and have to scalp nobody. Who knows though? Who knows, La D? I might move over there. Who knows? I might move out there for a year or so. Who knows? I like to travel anyway. That's what I do. It's just me. I don't have no traveling mate, but if I had a traveling mate, she gonna have to travel her ass with me. Hey, don't get used to being one spot. You know, we got to move. I want to go over here. Let's move around. I mean, that's the only way you experience stuff. You got to move. You know, the experience. You can't, if you in one spot, that's all you experiencing. You don't know shit. Yeah, and y'all go out, man. Y'all go out and explore. Y'all go out and look at the wonders on just the states where you live at. Just go look at some wonders out there. Look at some stuff that nobody told you about. Just even where you live at. Just get the hell outside of town and look for some stuff that they didn't tell you nothing about. They told you to stay away from there. We just go to some spots and find something so you can explore your own self. You say, hey, I didn't see this in history books. Go look at some stuff that is not in history, because they still write it down. Because you know what they do when it's a historical spot is they put up a big plaque and it says this, that you know, such and such founded this. And when they say they founded it, that means he found it. And I got one assignment for y'all. One assignment. This is one assignment. It's an important assignment. Is I want you to go back and try to find the oldest film that you could find of one of the cities. I don't care if it's San Francisco, New York, LA. Look for one of the oldest black and white that's colorized or what. Just look at it. And don't just look at it just looking at it. Look at it and tell me what you see people actually doing. Tell me if you see anybody that's going back and forth or whatever they're doing. Tell me if they're actually even doing anything in that film. If they're actually doing anything, just let me know. And actually, the White Horse actually started up north too, though. Because White Horse was bought over here and down. So anything that has that White Horse name, it was bought from a whole nother country over to the U.S. Even went through Canada. As you can go up there, and which they call that the tundra, the white tundra. You don't want to go up there in Canada. You don't want to go up to the tundra. That shit is. Make sure you got the perfect car. Make sure you stay full of gas if you ever go there. Here. Let me go back. Y'all done roll a lot up in here. Jake Brown and Joseph Brown. Yes, he said and I didn't realize how I just put olive oil and sauce on a slice of Italian bread and I'm good. It's a roll out in that thing. Yep. Yeah. Then Jay Brown again. He said Joyce got destroyed by a 1-1 in Zane. There isn't any big scale southpaws in the heavyweight division at the moment. Usyk is a skilled little heavyweight. Yeah. But he got handled. Bruce right back. He said, no, but I can't think of the name of it, and I didn't want to Google it. Bruce also, he said, Maggie's other farm in Billerica is real cool, and the food is great. Yep. And Jay Brown is at Lola D. He says, you got mob ties. He said, they can trace your Lenny is back to Sicily. Yeah, Lola D laughing. Bruce again. He said that White Horse Tavern, yep. Lola D said, funny you say that, Cynthia. See, I've been reading about the Giants in the New England. Said, yes, I believe Giants existed. Yeah, of course it did. Bruce, that's it. And also, we'll talk about that one day, Lola D, but the thing is, even with us, this put into your mind, I don't know, Lola D, what are you, like 5'5"? Something like, just imagine this. that I really, truly, my understanding is that you, even at you being 5'5", you probably should be over 6 feet tall. You should be probably close to 7 feet tall. And any of the guys in the audience should be anywhere between 8 and 9 feet tall. But there's something that was done to keep us. It's just too big. I can't even really cover it. But it's something that was done to keep us from being as big as we needed to be. A lot of these said, Bruce, that's it. A lot of these, see, back to you, Bruce. I don't know Bruce. Bruce be listening sometimes. He don't, so I'll read. Bruce, we have the #1 seafood buffet too. She said Nordic Lounge in Charleston. She said here it's like $100 a person, but it looks very, very clean. And I'm usually scared of buffets. And Lala D, me and you, see, I was close, huh? Almost 5'4". I said 5'5". So I was pretty good on that one, on the 5'5", and then also on the rest. Me and you, we the same when it comes to buff. I don't like to mess with people's buffets like that. I don't like to even mess with that stuff in the store and people be reaching and picking and scooping they little, weighing out I don't like that shit. You got to get there. I got to be the first one there. I got to be one picking over it first. I don't like the way y'all ain't putting on gloves and y'all taking samples and stealing grapes and shit, man. Forget that. I just threw that grapes out there because I know Lala D. Bruce Gas again. He said, I went there a long time ago at Lala D. Said lobster is the claim to fame at the Nordic Lounge. Yep. See, they weigh kids and charge them by the pound. Yep. Bruce, Lala D said, I'm going next time. Hey, don't be charging them babies by the pound. They just babies. They can't eat that much. Some of them just play around. A baby is a waste of time. I'm telling you right now, a baby is a waste of time to take to all you can eat or whatever. Don't take no babies to no damn all you can eat and pay for them. Don't even pay for it. They eating off your plate. Don't even pay for a baby. You know what I mean? Don't. I promise you, do not pay for a baby at no damn buffet. They ain't eating nothing. Just bring their bottle or whatever. Bring their food with you. Don't be paying for no damn baby. You out of $40 for no reason. You just punked your own self and decided to give up another $40. Don't play yourself like that. And then you go in there thinking that your stomach is big as an elephant or a pig, and you find out sometimes you go to a buffet and your stomach ain't as big as you wanted it to be that time. There's only certain people that can always go to a buffet and make it worthwhile. If you take your ass in there, you mess around, I tell you what, you stop because you're real hungry, and you get just that one little bag of chips or something, just to hold you over for a minute, and take your ass in that buffet after you then took a couple of sips of whatever, one of your drinks, and them potato chips swell up in your stomach, and see how much you're not able to eat. And then you look like an idiot because you didn't pay $75 for a buffet, and you eating like a little kid up in there. You can't even eat. You done got one plate and you done. You done. You done, son. You a big boy. And you 250 plus. Not a good look. Lala said, Bruce. She going next time. I got Bruce. So, yeah, she said true. She laughed. And Bruce said, Andre the Giant went to the Nordic Lounge and cleaned him out. He's on the Wall of Fame. It was a big local thing at the time. Yeah, damn. Yeah, you couldn't outfeed nobody like Andre the Giant. We talking about something like that. It's worth taking him to the buffet. If you can't eat everything, make sure you take somebody like that that's gonna clean up. But anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what it is. It's Eagle Web Boxing. Y'all know how we do it. Eagles Web Boxing plus Grown Folks Chat. We talk about it all, baby. We ain't gonna just talk about boxing the way that everybody else talk about it. We're not gonna get into too much small talk. We don't get into too much of the he say, she say stuff. But we try to figure it out, because the thing about here, our big thing here is let's see it. All that other stuff, I don't care nothing about it. Anyway, Jay Brown with the last thought on Lala D. Lala D, you ain't no 5'4". You telling me I got to picture your little ass up so we can Cam, see you eye to eye. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, Lala Little. She a little thing. You should know that Lala Little. Come on, Jay Brown. You thought Lala was big. You know she little. I guess 5'5". I said, Lala, you like about 5'5". I know her voice. Her voice makes her like 5'4", 5'5". Her makes her short. because she got that kind of way that she talk, you know. That she talk a certain way. So we know about that. Yeah, Lala D say, oh my God, yeah, Lala D like this. Yeah. Jay Brown should be like 8'4", 9'4". But all these, we'll talk about it one day, all these tricks, man. That whole rhythm. But make sure you guys get your sleep, get your proper sleep, and get your proper days of non-eating as much as you get your days of eating. Just start doing that also. They say, Jay Brown, you up there with Usain Bolt. Yep. Anyway, like I say, man, you know what it is. No matter what day it is, it's nothing but blessings. Anyway, y'all know. I started to salute y'all. I salute y'all on both sides 4 times for the 4 winds in the 4 directions. Yeah, we're gonna get back at it. We'll talk some more about food too. How much boxing we gotta talk about? It's gonna be small talk shit. We probably had to bring up something from the past. All right, I'm gonna catch y'all.